Alright, game 2. Yeah, the color is not exactly accurate at the top, but I don't think there was a better choice. No, actually there is. Let me see. This one? Not bad. Alright, we got colorful. I wouldn't be surprised if he played a similar style. We'll see about that second hero. Maybe Naga's second is just kind of what he prefers anyway. Whereas Lin on this map, kind of same thing, I guess. Like it's a tricky map for sure. Like because of the big creeps, it's very momentum based. Like if you're doing really well, that you can take a risk and go for the big camps. But if not, you're kind of screwed. The fountains could come into play, but again, they're such big camps. Like you cannot ever get creep jacked. I would say though, if Lin gets in a pretty good spot with like a big army and stuff, and both fountains have been cleared, it's so easy to just kind of send back units and make sure they're getting healed. Like Orc on a fountain map, if you're doing well, you're gonna be in a pretty good spot to kind of crush. And he's gonna be a keeper first here. Give me a sec. Get off my lawn.
A player's forces are under attack.
Voodoo launched pretty early actually here from Lin. And he doesn't quite go for the second burrow. I guess he might want to just creep quite a bit here. I wonder if it's gonna be for the strategy. Yeah, okay, so he goes for the Entresol. Yeah, I was gonna say like some sort of mass tier 1 with the expansion. Because for a long time, this is what we're seeing a lot out of Night Elves. Did he go for crit? No crit yet, so I'm gonna assume not. Some people go for crit first, it's not bad. But I think a lot of people, they don't want to finish the whole camp, they just want the items. Gets a circlet. Start the game. Speed scroll. Don't quite need any clarity here. And Glover Face on the other side. He completely sealed off his main base here. Don't double click to TP, you'll be trapped inside maybe.
Forces are under attack.
Yeah, that's not gonna do much here. What is he doing? Kind of pulse it out. Lin actually bought a second circlet with a quick run by the shop. Penguin walked. Yeah, that didn't do much. Very weird creep routes. I would have thought for sure he's gonna do this, but it's also okay I think to save this for later. Like if you go across the map in the first place, can I get these camps here? There's no dust. He does steal that. And there's no knight yet. Can he get that on time? There's no entangle either. Yeah, that's a dead archer. Rip. Pretty good for lane, I would say. Yeah, free XP here. That's level 2 as well if you can get one of these. Which he should be able to. Yeah, Lin's gonna be pretty happy with how this is going so far. First hunt is out. It's just gonna be one Rax hunt into tech for now. And on the other side we got the standard tech. Just a little bit of running around from both players here. Yeah, he's just gonna creep. I guess hunts makes him able to fight a lot better. Like archers are just so fragile. Ooh, I'd almost want to go for a surround, but I mean that trend's already kind of low. We don't have mana either for like an entangle. I guess Grunt would have been able to kill one of the trends. Actually playing a little bit with fire here. But again, this is a fountain map. It makes you so confident, because you can just run away even with 1 hit point and then get back to full when it's stacked like this. This is a 6 spot, by the way. I don't think this is attackable.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade still kind of being annoying. You know what always surprises me is how little these guys prioritize boots here. But I guess they're just so good anyway that it almost feels like they don't need them for the most part. Might just finish this with the grunts. Shadowhunter second this time, by the way. A little bit more standard against what is a keeper here and hunts. I remember once upon a time when I think it was Grubby that talked about this. Against anything that involved hunts, you kinda needed Shadowhunter second. Like in Human against Night Elf, it depends. It all depends about. Oh my god, he's looking to steal that. In Human against Elf, it all depends about what hero the opponent is opening. If the opponent opens Demon Hunter first, you have to go Naga second. whether you're expanding or not a lot of the time. If he goes for something else, then you can choose from so many things. You can go Alchemy second. You can go Mount Tanking. I think Mount Tanking used to be the standard. If somebody doesn't go Demon Hunter, you're going Mount Tanking second. But if he goes Demon Hunter, then he has Mana Burn, you have to go Naga. It's so much better. But it feels like in Orc against Night Elf, if you're facing hunts, a lot of the time you're gonna go Shadow Hunter with, you know, it used to be Hex, but I guess maybe nowadays I've seen people go back to Snakes with some of the changes that were on it too. Whereas if they're playing Archer, usually it means they're gonna go into Talents a lot of the time, and then you need Shockwave. Damn, that Cloak of Shadows is really sick. He don't have a staff though. If he runs out of mana here, it's going to be dangerous, but obviously he's going to manage that very well, I'm sure. Double Ancient of Lore from the Night Elf, who goes for Alchemy second, so he's going to be going for Bears. And a single Wyvern shows up. This is really sick actually, because this might... Like, how do you react to this, right? Like, you might need to get an AP back at home to, like, if you're worried about losing some Wisps. It can fly around, spot a lot, it's good against Huntresses. Shadowhunter not quite level 2, still in this camp was really sick. And he goes for Shamans, actually. Yeah, very nice. He can just wait and time the Entangle perfectly. Yeah, and now he's gonna get this. Whoa, 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 Lane, you need to pay attention. He's gonna take a ton of damage on this, and he's gonna... Oh my god. Has to use a Windwalk. Purges! Oh my god, that was so clutch! Acid Bomb lands! Oh my god! He has to use maybe the Cloak of Shadows. It is took quite a bit of damage. Okay, so he did use that. What's the new hotkey anyway? Is it like I or something? I really need to learn this one. It messed me up already quite a few times. That's a pretty nice item, by the way. I guess the plan is always to try and creep the Shadowhunter to level 3 ASAP here. When he runs away, by the way, unless he Windwalks, he's gonna take a bunch of damage. I guess not the end of the world. He's gonna contest towards the center. Or is he? This is really sick. I'm not going for this around. Ladies here? There is a... Okay, there is a dust. He went Snake, by the way. Wait, so he went... Oh my god. That's so sick item. I guess he went Healing Wave and... Did he use a Hex yet? I'm not sure if he has Hex or Healing Wave. Is it called Healing Wave or Healing Chain? I wish I knew. By the way, it's been Dryads. I thought it would go into Bears pretty quickly, but... It's been quite a few Dryads being made here. I wonder, do they clear a fountain or not? Like a fountain being cleared changes everything, especially like Dryads, they're immune magic. They're very hard to chase. If you can just run away. Speed scrolling away, doesn't want to get caught. Oh my god, that Wyvern's pretty ambitious. I think if you're Lin, you need level 3-3, like he's so close to both of them here. Sees that there's nothing here. Colorful wants to fight, he's on the chase, and he's got Unholy Aura, so he's actually pretty fast. And I don't think that's going to be happening, that one. He's just going to resume creeping. Maybe pull back the Keeper to get level 3 Alchemist. Well, it would be that important. Obviously level 4 Keeper would be nice as well. How do you know which creep at the item? It's always the same, like so for here, for example, it's the Rock Golem. It's always the biggest one at every camp, basically. That's really sick to have this combo. Actually transfer that as I say that. That's gonna be double level 3 here. Another invul, not bad. Sure he's not saying no to that. Starts the tower, oh my god, he's already got fortified. Fortified defense. I think he must have spotted the army. That's gonna be a cancel right there.
A town is under siege.
49 supply. Time to make a shop, I think, because he's gonna need orb. And maybe a staff as well would be nice. That base is nice. Really nice SimCity. I hear the Moonwells. They look like super welcome. Oh my god, that got caught. Now that he sees level 3-3, maybe he's not so eager to fight anymore. I wonder if the Blade Master got crit level 2. I feel like, personally, as the orc backseat gamer that I am, I would almost always go for that. But every time I've seen a high level game, they all went for Windwalk level 2. Cheeky 120 crit. They're both gonna do a fountain on each side. And look at this, they're both saving quite a bit of gold, like 1,200 gold almost on 50 supply, and on the other side we got 559. It's about to go up quite a bit here. I guess he did start the expo, so he spent gold on that. Upgrade wise, he's got 1 armor. On the other side we got 0-0, nothing being made. And finally, first bear is there, he's already got master upgrade. I think as soon as he finishes this camp. Basically in Warcraft 3, the longer you can stay on 50 supply, the better. Like if you can get away with staying on 50 supply until you have 1,500 gold, you should do it, because then you're gonna go straight to 80. And then that's when you have a very strong army with a lot of micro potential that can win you the game. Gets the detonate here, even actually lands that on the Shadow Hunter. No mana item on the Shadow Hunter, just one single clarity, that's it. Puts off Quell Talas. It's actually found at the fountain, not bad. He just broke upkeep, so ideally for Colorful here, he wants to be able to buy some time. He might just TP here. This hero's taking a ton of damage. Rejuvenation gonna be used. He's not purging it. I don't know why. And Lin only recently broke upkeep, so his army is not actually that strong. He might TP here in a sec. He's not really killing much. Remember, the fountains are a big X factor as well on this map. They might be forced both of them to send units there in a second. Raiders taking a ton of damage. Can he save them? We got a Serpent War doing a ton here. Finally gets level 4 on the Blade Master. That's going to be guaranteed level 2 crit here as well. Wyvern actually goes down. Does he still have Purges? Forces the TP. Gonna try to get one last unit. He does get a Huntress. And now it's time to use... Oh my god, he's trapped. Now it's time to use those fountains. He's gonna have to uproot this one. Or he can do this. I didn't even think of this. Blade Master is gonna kind of check the army. Oh my god. He was almost gonna click. It checks the army, sees that there's... I mean, it's not that impressive an army compared to like how much he's gonna be getting now. Second totem actually going down. What does he want to get? And by the way, he's back to 50. Like on one hand, you've got a 1-base Night Elf. Actually, cripping this is huge because he's going to give him a lot of gold. But yeah, he's on 62. So actually, because he's the only one with camps left on his side of the map, if Colorful creeps everything, he can go straight to 80, I think. Or close to it. Whereas Lin is saving gold. Oh, this is so sick. Pillage. Is he not a pillage? Oh, he's only getting it now. It's a little bit late. See, if he had it here, I would have gotten quite a bit of gold. Lin might just hit and run. I don't think he should be fighting this. Bro, you got 50 supply. What the actual fuck are you doing? Gets a bear. Couple... I should have gotten this. I think Lin might hit and run. Because it's so obvious that he has Expo. I don't like this engagement, because now... Look how fast he's running there. By going there, Colorful's gonna say, you either fight me here, if you want a base trade, I'll have them to run back home. What the? He's gonna bring Wisps? All of his Wisps from Wood. Alright then. He wants to make sure he wins the fight. And Lin's actually gonna try to fight this. Oh, wait. He went Lodge, that's right, he didn't have Totem. Okay, it makes more sense. In my mind, he already had a Totem and he was getting a second one, but no, that's right, he went Shamans. So he actually wants to get some Spirit Walkers for Disenchant and Spirit Link. Alright, here we go. Is he ready for this? Oh my god, those Wisps. They're gonna remove all of the mana inside of his army. And then there can only be one king and he's right there. Treants, Entangles. Gonna be uncounterable. Nothing as mana. No initiate training on the Spirit Walker that's up there. Those Treants gonna go to work. Keeper taking a little bit of damage. Bears as well. Alchemist at the front still with a little bit of mana to work with. And no purge, nothing. Oh my god. He's trying to transfer the invul. No, it dies before. The alchemy is quite fragile here at the front. Keeper's still the one with the orb here. Gonna summon more treants as the tower actually finished in that location. Lin, you absolute madman. Can you actually defend this? Kodo almost fully digested. That one bear. Shadowhunter taking some damage, but he's got the invul. Landmaster as well. And he's gonna have a heal here very soon, and he's closing in on level 5-5. He's almost digested that fully. Bear with 1 HP gonna be set free. Oh my god! That was gonna be a very important bunch of XP. He staffs that at the last second. I can't believe he set that bear free. That was sick. One Dryad dies, and Shadowhunter and Blade. Not quite level 5, but super close. And by the way, that was all of the wisps that were on wood here for Colorful, so he's got 0 wood income right now. 0. You see that 109? Once he spent that, he's not gonna get any more wood.
The town is under siege.
Blade's a little bit on the hunt. Mana potion here, very important. And it's not like he can bring more wisps. No, he used all of the ones that he had there.
Are under attack.
I think Lin's done it because he's mining from the expo. And the expo is not going to be broken anytime soon. I guess it's now or never. Kodo taking a bunch of damage. And now, wait. Oh my god, he only now starts initiating. He doesn't have enough. Lin gets the 2-0 win.